What's going on, everybody? My name is Aiden and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be talking about another former Chicago Bulls player joining another team in the NBA. Now, I'm talking about this video today because he was a Bulls player last season, and ultimately it's very, very recent. He is going to go off to a new adventure, a new team to try and fight for his spot in the NBA. Today I want to talk about that individual and just overall send my best wishes to that individual as well. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's talk about it in this video. But before we get any further, if you liked the video and you want to see more from me, drop a like, drop a follow, and or subscribe if you are new. And let me know in the comments below your thoughts about the Chicago Bulls. Obviously, this individual, his name, by the way, is Terry Taylor. And what do you think about his new adventure and the new team that he's going to be going to? And of course, you've seen the thumbnail. You know who we're talking about today. Let's officially say it, I guess, on this channel. But of course, it's been out there for quite a couple of hours now. Terry Taylor will be signing with the Sacramento Kings, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is not a guaranteed contract. This is going to be a training camp deal where he's going to be able to go and play for the Sacramento Kings in training camp to try and fight for his spot on the main roster of the Sacramento Kings. Now, this is quite an interesting turn of events for Terry Taylor. But as I mentioned, I am making this video because he was on the Chicago Bulls last season. I do believe we let go of him early, but nonetheless, he did play a factor in the team, and I wanted to kind of discuss it as much as possible. With that being said as well, he was one of the only players I actually predicted the Chicago Bulls to go out and get, which is quite interesting as well. But nonetheless, you know, that's a story for another time. It's very rare that I get things right. I remember the time that I said Jim Boylen is going to stay with the Chicago Bulls, and literally 3 hours later, that man got fired. And, you know, that was some fun times. Again, a long time ago as well. Nonetheless, I don't get many things right. That was one of the moments where I did actually get something right for the Chicago Bulls. Altogether, though, I just wanted to kind of make this video to kind of talk about the importance of Terry Taylor going to a different team and just wishing him the best. So, basically, this is a chance for Terry Taylor to kind of continue his career in the NBA. Now, of course, not everybody does make it to the NBA and stay in the NBA. At the end of the day, it's a very difficult thing to do for the most part. Only the best of the best really gets those roster spots in the NBA. Maybe except for certain occasions or certain events or certain reasons. Most of the time, those players, you know, those spots go to the best players out there. And with that being said, Terry Taylor's going to have another opportunity in the NBA to prove what he's going to be like. He's joining the Sacramento Kings. And with the Sacramento Kings comes very unique opportunities. Sacramento is in a position now where they've made big moves. Obviously, a former Bulls player in DeMar DeRozan has signed on with the Sacramento Kings. 3 years, however much it is. And ultimately, they have decided to make a big move to try to compete in this upcoming season and try to really show their dominance in the Western Conference. Terry Taylor's going to go to an opportunity where it's probably going to be difficult to get a roster spot over there. I'm not going to really say anything else except for that. I think it's going to be very difficult for Terry Taylor to get a roster spot there. But with that being said, it's an opportunity to show that he could be a contributor on a potentially winning team. And look, out of all the teams that are out there in the NBA right now, I think Sacramento specifically piques my interest. Obviously, with the whole lighting the beam, and the fan base is just electric over in Sacramento. I feel like it's the first time in a while, maybe it's been a couple of years, to be honest, they've been really, really wild. But, you know, you don't often see the Sacramento Kings arena filled over the past 10 years, and you're starting to see it filled each and every single game now. So he's going to an environment that's electric. He's going to an environment that supports the players. No matter what ends up happening, they're going to be there to support their players, and he's going to be going to a winning environment. So will it be easy for Terry Taylor? Possibly not. Can he get the job done? Can he show he can contribute at the NBA level? Well, look, I think he's a player that can kind of do multiple things on the court. I think he can play multiple positions. I think those areas will help him get a roster spot, even if it's not for the Kings, for a different team in the NBA. But yeah, there's still going to be a lot of work to be done. And it's as simple as it gets in that regard. He didn't get that many great opportunities for the Bulls. Maybe there's a reason behind that. I'm not too sure. But with that being said, I don't really want to waste any more time and dive into whether or not I think he'll get the roster spot. Time will really tell. I don't personally know if he'll get a roster spot in Sacramento. I don't know what their two-way situation and their G League situations are looking like at the moment. All I will say is I wish absolutely nothing but the best for Terry Taylor in his next adventure in the NBA. If it isn't for the Bulls, I hope he does really, really well elsewhere. And we'll just have to wait and see what Terry Taylor can do, and if he could get that roster spot in the NBA and with the Sacramento Kings. What does it mean for the Bulls? Look, we got rid of him a while ago, so it doesn't necessarily mean much, but it's very similar to the Javonte Green situation to me. Javonte Green was someone that we let go for a long time, and we actually brought him back. It's a different scenario, but ultimately a very similar thing. Now that Javonte Green has found a new team in the New Orleans Pelicans, yeah, we had him for a little bit for the last 2 weeks of the NBA season, whatever it was, but ultimately, we let him go, and he found his way back to the NBA via the Chicago Bulls. We let Terry Taylor go a while ago. Hopefully he can find his way back into the NBA, but this time with the Sacramento Kings. We'll wait and see how it goes, but it doesn't really affect the Bulls. We've got our own situation going on. We have signed talents. We've signed Taylor Horton-Tucker. We've signed guys like Kenny Lofton Jr. We've signed guys like Chris Duarte in a sign and trade. We've got our own kind of playing style and our own kind of profile of player that we're looking for at the moment. We'll just have to wait and see if it works out for the Bulls. So this doesn't really mean much for us. It's just basically all the best to Terry Taylor, former Bulls player. Bulls fans, we always have, I personally think at least, we always have support for the players, no matter how big or small they may be in terms of this NBA team. I think we always show support to those guys. And back then, even guys like Felicio, for example, we probably really didn't enjoy the experience with Felicio here, but now you look back on it as sort of a funny moment, or something sort of like, remember Felicio when he did this? It's our way of supporting, in my opinion, showing respect to the players, even if they weren't great here, in their next adventure, in their next NBA journey, their next basketball journey, and so on and so forth. So what do you guys think? Thank you for watching. Drop a like and a follow, and or subscribe if you are new. I can't believe I made a 7-minute video about Terry Taylor. It goes to show how quiet things really are around the Bulls today. I guess before we go, with that being said, if you have any video ideas, please feel free to let me know in the comments below. Some video ideas I will definitely take on board. Others, like, looking at Lonzo Ball again, training with the same guy over and over again. I'm not going to look at it every single time. Because I did get a suggestion about Lonzo Ball training again, but it's with the same people. Ultimately, again, it's going to be a repetitive video if I do that. But if you have a different video idea, a different video suggestion, feel free to let me know. I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video idea. Maybe looking at more articles. We'll have to wait and see. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for more. Take care, and peace.